slowing down. Been around here too long in this town. Stretch of miles a day, make my way, trying to make a living. Something gotta give. Trying to make a living. Down to make a living. Look here, son, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta be a man, see life through and through. Get a job, you are young, do what you're given. Something gotta give. Time to make a living. Time to make a living. Sometimes I'm feeling low and I'm living in pain, searching my soul for sunshine through the rain. Got to be more in this life, more than I see. Deep in my chest, yearning to be free. Settle down, find a wife, my friend. Raise your kids, see it to the end. Won't be long till you are gone. Time is all we're given. Something gotta give. Time to make a living. So this has to do with my time as a cover musician and stretching miles a day just to make my way, dying to make a living. And I've had my fair share of making peanuts, uh, not literally because I'm allergic.
Fun fact.
Yeah,
Not
fun
so
fact.
fun
There
fact.
it is. You know, where's my EpiPen? I don't know. Is he gonna survive? I don't know. But but this is my, dying to make a living, dying for my EpiPen. So
That's good. That's staying. That's staying.
And so this has to do also with the small town living, small town life, and I'm from one of the smallest towns, West Creek, and it has to do with my life raised in that small town. I felt like I was in the movie Sandlot. It was just a bunch of little kids, snot-nosed kids running around trying to make a life. And growing up in that and then becoming this musician and then just spending my whole life in this circle. And I'm appreciative of it, but there is a yearning for more. There's got to be more to this life, and I'm always hoping for that, and that's what gets me to the next day and till the end. That's the way I feel about my life as a musician is, even though the moment now is, you know, going around every day and playing what I can do and being what I can be each day. And it might not be this grandeur of a life that I thought it was when I was young. I'm like, oh, it's going to be a rock star right away. But it's successful for me, as in the sense of I've made a living at this. I've made a life of this, and I enjoy what I do. I love what I do, and now it's this. But it has. There's moments of that in this where it becomes, trying, and there's that other side of it. And so this song mentions that part of it where it's like the the less of the scene. And so there's always that dying to make a living. But even though in there it mentions some positives of that, I don't go too dark with it, but I wanted to make the mention of that.
One of the things that was cool but challenging about being in Batsto Village was there's no piano and there's no power for me to bring a big piano. So what do I do? That's kind of my whole thing. So in last week's video, you probably saw that I had to play something else too. I brought a melodica, and it looks like a piano, so that was pretty easy for me to just jump into. But this week, I was trying to figure out something else to do, and so I brought my little concertina. So this concertina is an Anglo concertina, which means it has one sound on the way out and one sound on the way in. So not everything works on this concertina, and I only have the key of C and the key of G, which means if you're a piano person and all those black keys are on the piano, I only get one of those black keys and then I get the white keys. So I have to be really careful with what songs and what keys I can play in. Dying to make a living with a little bit of an adjustment, because we did change it, with a little adjustment ended up working for this. So I thought it was kind of a cool effect, sort of like last week, this whole sort of jail kind of austere kind of feeling. I think it worked well because I could kind of imagine somebody, in the corner of a jail cell playing out this song. So it ended up having a very similar spirit. So I'm happy to go back to piano soon, though. So that'll be nice.
So there's a Batsto bat. So we were sitting there. I was sitting there waiting to play, and she was maneuvering camera, and we were getting some angles ready, and it was light was going down. All of a sudden, Ozzy came out of nowhere, uh, and like dive bombed like right over her head, past her head, going past. I'm like, oh my god, did you see this? She's like, how do you? Of course, I saw that, and yeah, we should have played an Ozzy song at that moment, but we didn't. I ran.
That
Was
trash.
talk
Thanks
for
watching.
remember
To
like
subscribe,
and
share.
see
You
next.
Tuesday.
I've never grown up. I am Peter Pan.
I'm just a lost boy.
I'm just a lost boy.
Okay.
Rufio.
Yeah. Okay. Hook.
Well, there it is.
Not a hot take. Hook was an amazing movie.
See,
And I cried when Rufio died. Spoilers for a movie from the 90s.
there it is. Right. If
by
you're
the
gonna watch
way,
that.
if you're still catching up. Okay. Thanks
For
watching.
remember
To
link.
this.
Why do I want a link? Why do I want a link?
Link with us.
Like, why do I want? Why is that in my head?
You yearn for connection.
What is that?
You
like,
yearn
what am I,
to
like
link.
Zelda? What's going on here?
We gotta do. We're gonna do is never mind. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Okay.